Chairman McPherson, Mayor Larkey,
Here.
Councilmember Bryan,
Here.
Commissioner McDonough, Commissioner Monahan Bass, Commissioner Vest,
Here.
Commissioner Walton,
Here.
Commissioner Warren, and Commissioner Wilson.
Here. Approve the minutes for the last 4 meetings. Need to approve the minutes for September 19th of 2023 Planning Commissioner meeting. Will someone make a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second. Motion has been. May we have roll call, please? Oh. So what? Oh.
So voice vote, not roll call.
Oh. Okay.
Just say all in favor.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Need to approve the minutes for October 3rd, 2023 Planning Committee. Will someone make a motion?
Motion to approve October 3rd, 2023 Planning Commission.
Second.
Motion been carried. May we, everybody in favor?
Aye.
Everybody opposed? Motion has been approved. Need to approve the minutes for October 17th, 2023 Belton Planning Committee. Someone make a motion.
Motion to approve October 17th Planning Commission meeting minutes.
Second.
Motion has been there. Everybody in favor?
Aye.
Everybody opposed? Motion has been approved. Need to make a motion, or need to approve the minutes for November 7th, 2023 Belton, or Planning Committee. Will someone make a motion?
Motion to approve November 7th, 2023 Planning Commission meeting.
Second.
Everybody in favor?
Aye.
Everybody opposed? Motion carries. Next on the thing is a public hearing. We'd like to call to order the public hearing for item ARZ 2023-03, approved for resident Form C2 General Commercial to FCI Flexible Commercial Industrial for property general location on the east side of Emma Circle and west of North Scott Avenue. Jenna, you got anything to say?
Yeah,
Got a whole bunch.
I'll just take it away, you know? An application was filed to rezone 4 lots from C2 General Commercial to FCI Flex Commercial Industrial to submit a preliminary and final development plan for the development of 4 contractor office buildings and parking lots at the southwest corner of Elmira Circle and North Scott Avenue. The subject properties are bound by Elmira Circle, Neff Lake, and other small commercial spaces. The properties are currently undeveloped. This project is subject to the FCI Flex Commercial Industrial Standards and the North Scott Overlay Guidelines. The proposed zoning district permits the development of offices and contractor sales and service uses. The development provides flex space units that can be used for office and support space for contractors, including interior storage of vehicle supplies and equipment accessory to the business, and limited or craft manufacturing uses. The plan meets all site design requirements except for, based on the size of the lots, it's requested to reduce the rear setback from 20 feet to 10 feet and requested to allow overhead doors to face a public street. The parking for the first 3 buildings is proposed to be consolidated into a shared central parking lot that spans the first 3 lots. The 4th building is proposed to have its own parking lot, and due to size constraints of the lot, most of the parking spaces are a mix of 90-degree angle and parallel parking spaces. 8 spaces are required for all buildings, and 10 spaces have been provided plus the ADA spaces. All ingress and egress points are located off of Elmira Circle, which will be sufficient for this development. And Elmira Circle currently does not offer any sidewalks, so the required 5-foot sidewalk is proposed along the development side of Elmira, which will allow other developments as this continues to develop to tie into. The development plan meets all landscaped area requirements and has proposed redbud trees along Elmira, as well as spruce trees along the rear of the properties shown on the landscape plan. There are a total of 4 2,500 square foot buildings, each with 2 internal garage bays, a central office space off the main entrance, and 2 restrooms. The internal square footage includes 100 square feet of office space and 2,400 square feet of garage and contractor warehouse space. And the buildings are proposed made up of predominantly stucco and masonry wainscoting on the front facade. They also feature a storefront door and glass panel garage doors. The front facades meet all of the Northcott overlay requirements by providing at least 2 Class 1 or 2 materials. In this case, it would be stucco and stone. And the other 3 sides of the buildings will utilize smart siding. The overhead doors facing the street are discouraged in the Northcott overlay, but however, due to the topography of the site and the location, or not facing Northcott, we believe that the building design is acceptable in this case. This project meets all the findings of fact requirements, and staff believes that the modifications requested will not negatively impact surrounding properties. So staff recommends approval of the application for rezoning for the 4 lots and recommends approval of the application for the preliminary and final development plan, plus the 7 conditions listed in the staff report. I'm here for questions, and so is the applicant.
Okay. Is there anybody that would wish to speak, add, or share? Please come to the podium and state your name and address. Okay. Is there anyone that would, from the public, that would wish to speak in order, in favor or against the proposition raised? Please come to the podium and state your name and address. If anyone wishes to speak, we'll now close the public hearing and open the committee.
I got one question. It's on the rear setback. Are all of them down to 10 foot, or is just that first 2 or 3, or first one? Because it looks like it gets bigger as it goes.
Correct. So it's not all of them. It's the first couple. They kind of range from.
I can't read that print on that drawing to help.
The northernmost lot has a setback down to 10.25 feet, and then the second building is 19.8. So the second one is just less than a foot shy of meeting the 20-foot setback. So it's predominantly the northernmost building, and then the corner of the second northernmost building, which is shown as Unit 6.
Thank you. That's all I had, sir.
Anybody else have anything? Someone's going to make a motion.
Well, real quick,
Oh,
what are these going to be used for?
Based on our discussions with the applicant and reviewing the plans, these will be used for contractor offices. So painters, drywallers, things like that with contractor vehicles and materials and things would be stored in these sort of offices.
So they're all offices. There's no.
They
Like-
do have internal garage bays, so it's for their trucks, work trucks, or work materials.
Materials and things.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Anybody else have anything? Someone make a
Are we
motion.
approving it in the public hearing? Oh, we closed, okay, all right. I'd make a motion to approve RZ 2023-03 as presented.
Second.
Okay. Let's see. May we have roll call, please?
Councilmember Bryan,
Aye.
Mayor Larkey,
Yes.
Commissioner Vest,
Aye.
Commissioner Wilson,
Yes.
and Commissioner Walton.
Yes. Motion carries. I would like to call to order the public hearing for item BPDP 2023-04, application for some development plan for a commercial office and warehouse garages developed for property general location on east side of Elma Street, Circle, and west of North Scott Avenue. Jenna,
I don't have anything further.
okay. If there's anyone that would like to add or share a comment to this, would you please come to the podium and state your name and address? Is there anyone from the public who would wish to come and speak in favor or against this proposition development plan? Please come to the podium and state your name and address. If anybody wish to speak, I will now close the public hearing and open it to the committee.
Mr. Chair, I'd make a motion to approve PDP-2023-04 as presented.
Second.
Okay. May we have roll call, please?
Commissioner Vest,
Aye.
Mayor Larkey,
Yes.
Commissioner Wilson,
Yes.
Commissioner Walton,
Yes.
Councilmember Bryan.
Aye.
Motion carries. We will now open the non-public hearing and
Hey, Donald,
to the non-public
Donna.
hearing in item.
would it be helpful if I read the title blocks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay, item A, FDP 2023-07, an application for a final development plan for a contractor office and warehouse garage development for properties generally located on the east side of Elmira Circle and west of North Scott Avenue.
I don't have anything further.
I make a motion that we approve FDP-2023-07 as presented.
Second.
Okay, may we have roll call, please?
Mayor Larkey,
Yes.
Commissioner Vest,
Yes.
Commissioner Walton,
Yes.
Commissioner Wilson,
Yes.
Councilmember Bryan.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item B, PP-2023-03, an application for a preliminary plat for Belton Pavilions, a proposed one-lot and two-tract commercial subdivision on 11.77 plus or minus acres, generally located north and east of Markey Parkway at Town Center Drive.
Thank
Yeah.
you. An application was submitted for a preliminary plat to subdivide a 11.47 acre lot into a 10.57 acre tract for future development and a final plat for a 1.03 acre lot at the northwest corner of Markey Parkway and Town Center Drive. The property is currently zoned C2 General Commercial and then is bound by Menards and RG Federal Credit Union and is currently vacant. The plat includes one lot and one tract. Lot 1 at 1.03 acres meets and exceeds the 10,000 square foot minimum for the C2 zoning district. The plat includes the necessary available access to Markey Parkway with Tract A, which will be an ingress-egress easement that will serve as the primary access for Lot 1 and any future development. The preliminary and final plat includes locations and appropriate language for public utility easements along Markey Parkway and Tract A. I know these take a while to load, but since Tract B is labeled future development, which is the majority of the rest of this land here, the final plat can be updated to reflect more specific development as it comes in the future, but currently the final plat is just this first lot here in the corner. With that, staff recommends approval of the application for the preliminary and final plat for Belton Pavilions with the 4 conditions, and some of which will be required with a final development plan for Lot 1. So if you have any questions for me or the engineer is here as well with the applicant. So.
Trying to find the 4 conditions.
Page 29 in the packet.
Oh, right here.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question, Chairman.
Okay.
With this plat and I assume new construction, so that's why we're replatting it, will they extend that road to the east side of the track? To the end of the track? Do you understand my question?
Yeah, so the road will have to be built concurrently with the development of Lot 1. It will have to be built all the way to that northeast corner of that tract.
Okay.
And then when Tract B is developed, it will be continued.
Finished that, okay. That's my question. That's all I have, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Do we have a motion on the floor?
I'd make a motion to approve PP-2023-03 as presented.
Second.
May we have roll call, please?
Commissioner Walton,
Yes.
Councilmember Pryan,
Aye.
Commissioner Wilson,
Yes.
Mayor Larkey,
Yes.
Commissioner Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay. Item C, FP-2023-05, application for a final plat for Belton Pavilions, a one-lot and one-tract commercial subdivision on 1.19 plus or minus acres, generally located at the northwest corner of Markey Parkway and Town Center Drive.
Mr. Chair, I'd make a motion to approve FP-2023-05 as presented.
Second.
May we have roll call, please?
Councilmember Pryan,
Aye.
Commissioner Vest,
Aye.
Commissioner Walton,
Aye.
Mayor Larkey,
Yes.
Commissioner Wilson.
Yes.
Motion carries. Let's see. guess next on the committee is the update, is an update from the commission, yeah,
Yeah, I'll provide an update on the comprehensive plan.
right.
So we finished the public engagement process back at the end of October, 1st of this month. I did send out an email to the planning commissioners. Hopefully you all received an email about the survey results. We did receive those early last week. So that's something we're still reviewing with the consulting team. We have a call with them tomorrow to review some additional information with them. We will now the next phase is the visioning exercises, specifically as we start getting into the goals and objectives of the plan and some of the long-term vision of the plan to help start putting the draft plan together. That draft plan should hopefully be ready sometime in February. So that's what we'll be working on the next couple of months. And once we have some more information, we will share that with the Planning Commission.
Director's report.
In the packet is the 2024 Planning Commission meeting and review schedule. We have two different schedules in there. So we have the public hearings and preliminary plat schedule, which is a little bit lengthier. That's because those typically take closer to a month and a half to review those because there's public notice deadlines in there. There's an expedited process for final plats and final development plans. That's roughly a 30-day process. And sometimes, like some of the projects this evening, they're a blend. So we have a preliminary plat and a final plat. Just depending on the scope of the preliminary plat, we potentially can expedite that. But anything that requires a public hearing, we do have to have a little bit more information up front and have to get those public hearing notices out at least 3 weeks in advance. So there's an extra 3 weeks built into that timeline to accommodate that. We will continue to have meetings twice a month, the first and third Tuesdays every month. There were no holidays on any of those dates in 2024, so as of right now, we do not have any canceled meetings. Any questions on the upcoming schedule? Our next meeting is Tuesday, December 5th. We do have agenda items for that meeting. I also want to let the Planning Commission know that we also have agenda items for Tuesday, December 19th and Tuesday, January 2nd. So if you know that you will not be able to attend those meetings, it would be really helpful if you could let us know as soon as possible, just so we can make sure that we do have quorums for those meetings, as we will start sending out public notices for both of those meetings shortly. I do anticipate that we are starting to see an increase in the number of applications that we are receiving, so I don't foresee any canceled meetings anytime in the near future. So the earliest you can let us know, if you cannot attend a meeting, the better, so we can make sure that we do have a quorum in place.
I will not be here December 5th.
Okay. That's all I have.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion to, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?